Unfortunately, we're living in a world that we all have various commitments, bills that need to be paid. Sometimes people have ambition and they are ambitious and they want to progress, and we really want to get that nursing degree. However, there is options out there other than the conventional way of getting a nursing degree. Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me once again back onto my channel. My name is Bellinda, and if you've not already subscribed, please don't forget to press the subscribe button as well as turn on your notification bell so you get a notification every time I upload. This is a nursing based channel, all things nursing, as well as other bits and pieces as well. As you guys read from the title of this video, guys, I am back again with another nursing video. In today's video, I specifically want to be talking about various routes into nursing. So basically various ways on how to get into nursing here in the UK, because not all of us can go through nursing through the conventional way. Okay, so I'm going to take you guys through 6 ways of getting into nursing, as well as the international recruitment. So that's all I'm going to be discussing in this very video. So if you are interested in knowing on how to get into nursing other ways besides the conventional way, okay, then please keep on watching. So first things first, I do want to discuss about the 4 fields of practice that we have in the UK. So in the UK we have adult nursing, children nursing, learning disability, as well as mental health nursing. So those are the 4 fields of practice that we have in the UK. And in addition to that, we have some universities that do offer dual registration. So some universities will offer, you know, children nursing and mental health nursing together. Some will offer adult nursing and mental health nursing together, and some will offer adult nursing and children nursing together. It really varies from university to university. In addition to that, the dual registration, guys, is a 4-year course, rather than the conventional way to obtain a nursing degree in the UK would be a 3-year course. Okay, so it varies from obviously what you're choosing and what route you're basically taking. So the very first route that I'm talking to you guys about is obviously the A levels, GCSE. That's the very first route. That's the most common route that people get into nursing with. So in regards to that, you have to have 2 or sometimes 3 A levels or equivalent to A levels, as well as GCSE English, GCSE Mathematics, and GCSE Science. Usually the universities are looking for human biology or biology, okay? Also, they are looking for you to be able to obtain a 4-C and above, okay? So that's what the universities are normally looking for. Also, guys, just want to say, obviously, it depends from university to university. Every single university has their own entry requirements. So if you're going to go through this route, you really have to do your adequate research prior to obviously making a decision what university you're going to go into. And the duration of this is obviously 3 years straight away, because you're not taking any other route, obviously. So once you've done your A levels, you go straight into university for the BSc Honours Nursing, which is the 3-year route. Okay, the second route, guys, I'm talking to you guys about is the access course to nursing, which has also become more common nowadays. I personally took this route. I did the access course to nursing mainly because I don't have A levels, so I don't have any biology subject, so I did the access course prior to going to university for my nursing degree. So the access course to nursing obviously is a level 3 diploma, substituting the qualification for A levels, if that makes any sense. So mainly it's tailored again to people who don't have any A levels. Access course is also tailored for people who have been out of education for some time. So if you've been out of education for some time and you want to do nursing, normally people would go through this route. However, with the access course to nursing, guys, you have to have English as well as mathematics at level 4-C and above. Okay, so that's mostly what the colleges require you to have prior to being accepted onto the access course. If you do not have the adequate GCSE, guys, they would ask you to do your GCSE first prior to obviously doing the access course to nursing. So if you have to do GCSEs again, that will be 1 year. So once again, depending on how long you're going to do the course for, some colleges offer it full time, which is 1 year. Some colleges offer it part-time, which is 2 years. I did mine for 2 years because I did mine part-time. So in total it would be either 4 years prior to getting your nursing degree, so it would be the 1 year of access plus the 3 years at university to study your nursing, or it would be your 2 years of access as well as your 3 years of university. So either can be 4 years, it could be 5 years really. So that's the duration that you're looking at if you're going to go through this route. The third route, guys, which has become more common, is nursing associates. So I've got a full video on the nursing associates, what they are, how to get on to becoming a nursing associate. So I've got a full video. I'll leave it somewhere up here as well as down in the description box. There's 2 routes on how to become a nursing associate. I'm going to tell you the first one. The first one is obviously if you are employed by the NHS and you're working within the NHS. So you can go and talk to your employer and ask your employer if you can be put through the nursing associate training program. Alright, so that is a 2-year course. So if you have done the nursing associate program via your employer, after working for a year, you can approach your employer, or your employer can approach you and put you through the nursing training. Okay, so after doing the nursing associate for 2 years, working for at least a year, then you can go ahead and do another 2 years to become a registered nurse. So obviously you're still employed and you would come and work for the ward once a week or twice a week, whatever agreement you guys have. So they would be paying for your nursing associate course, which afterwards you still get your NMC pin, okay, and you are a nursing associate. In my video that I discussed, I'm talking about the roles and responsibility of nursing associates as well, that differs from registered nurses. Okay, so registered nurses are band 5, nursing associates are band 4. If you want to draw the hierarchy, that's how it is. Or if you're not working within the NHS, you can apply through universities. Some universities offer the program. I'll list the number of universities that offer the program over here on the screen. It's the same as well. It's a 2-year course. Okay, I'm not too sure if the same rule applies if you had to have worked for at least a year prior to obviously applying for your nursing degree, which is also 2 years. So the duration of the nursing associate route in order to become a registered nurse in total could be 5 years or could be 4 years. It really depends on whether the same rule applies if you've done the nursing associate independently rather than through an employer, if that makes any sense. So 2 years of training to be a nursing associate, at least 1 year of working as a nursing associate, and then another 2 years to become a qualified nurse. So the duration of that is at least 5 years. So the fourth route, guys, is the nursing degree apprenticeship, which has also become more common. So the nursing degree apprenticeship offers an alternative route as well, obviously to becoming a qualified registered nurse. And the bonus of this is the fact that it doesn't require full-time study at the university. However, the NMC, which is the Nursing Midwifery Council, still require you to have that same standard, okay, just like your normal nursing degree. And how you get onto the nursing degree apprenticeship is via your employer. So the nursing degree apprenticeship is something that you have to approach your employer with. So if you're working within the NHS either as a healthcare assistant or nursing associate, like I mentioned before, it really varies, then you can approach your employer and talk to them about your interest of doing obviously the nursing degree apprenticeship. The benefit of this obviously is, firstly, the employer pays for the degree to put you through. In addition to that, you are trained on the job, as well as in addition to that, you still get wages throughout the duration of the course. That is a great advantage. So if your employer sees that you have the ability as well as the knowledge to cope with doing a nursing degree, they will put you through the apprenticeship. However, I do know that once they've paid for your studies, you have to come and work for them for a certain period of time. All right, so if you're a nursing associate already, it will take you 2 years. If you are a healthcare assistant, it could take you 4+ years. Okay, it really varies. Okay, so that's the average duration in order to complete the course if you're going via this route. So the fifth route, guys, is called blended learning nursing degree. So this blended learning nursing degree was recently introduced this year, January 2021. Okay, when I read around it, it almost reminded me of long distance learning, you know, like long distance studying. So it includes virtual learning. So it is a virtual online degree, so you can basically study for it anywhere, anytime, as long as you've got obviously internet connection. So it's not like the online classes that we had due to COVID, because obviously online classes, if you have a class at 9 o'clock, you have to be sitting in front of your computer screen at 9 o'clock. However, with this, you can literally learn anywhere, anytime. Okay, so it doesn't matter when you decide to study for the material. You can study for a day, night, whenever you are free to study for the material. So for instance, if you are the type of person who really wants to get into the healthcare professional, or you want to become registered within the healthcare professional, however you've got other sorts of responsibilities or commitments rather. So for instance, you can't leave work due to obviously having a mortgage and bills to pay and etc, etc. This blended learning allows you to balance both. Okay, so you can still do everything virtually. And then in regards to obviously undergoing placement, because obviously doing nursing degree is 50% placement, 50% theory. When it comes to the placement setting, you can go to a local hospital in the area that you stay in. Okay, so this is one of the advantages. When I read it, I thought, oh, that's great, you know, because for instance, in my case, when I was doing my nursing obviously via university, I literally stay in one county and have to travel to placements in another county. Okay, so it's really taking a lot of money and it takes a lot of time as well. So with regards to blended learning nursing degree, you get to undergo your clinical placements in the local hospital in your area, which is good. Okay, and the duration really depends on you, how fast you can learn, how fast you can complete your assignments really. So the duration for this course would be anything 2 to 5 years. Okay, that's the average duration. I'm going to leave the link to this blended nursing down in the description box. Okay, so you guys can have a look if you are interested in knowing more about the blended nursing degree. And also obviously once you have finished the duration of the course, you would be registered the exact same way as somebody who went through the conventional way. So you would still have the same qualification as anyone else who has become a registered nurse. Route number 6 is postgraduate degree. Now with postgraduate degree, it has become more common actually to people who want to change their careers, or who have come from another country and they have done a degree. All right, and if they converted, they got at least a 2-1 for the degree in order to be accepted for an MSc, so a master's in nursing, in order for you to get your nursing qualification. Now some universities require you to have a 2-1 in your BSc honors. In addition to that, some universities require you to have a degree in a science related subject. Okay, but once again, it varies from university to university really, because some of them accept non-science related degrees. So some of them would accept you with a not related science degree as long as you got a 2-1 for that specific degree, which will allow you to obviously go through this route. When I was reading around it, actually it requires various things. Okay, so it requires you to have a satisfactory DBS. So DBS is obviously a standard procedure for every single person who wants to work in the healthcare field to have. Okay, so that's just normal. But it also requires you to have certain amount of hours within a care setting. So some universities, obviously, like I said, require you to have some sort of care experience, not necessarily like a full-time job, but they require certain amount of hours. Once again, this varies from university to university, and you really have to make your adequate research in regards to what is the minimum hours they require you to have in regards to care experience prior to obviously applying to that university for a postgraduate degree in nursing. Okay, and obviously that postgraduate degree, the duration of it is 2 years. So after those 2 years, you will be registered with the Nursing Midwifery Council and you will be a qualified nurse. So I just want to put a disclaimer out there. When I'm talking about the postgraduate degree in nursing, I'm not talking about people who already have a nursing degree and want to specialize. It's really different. So guys, when you're looking at the entry requirements, just make sure that it doesn't require you to have a nursing degree. It just maybe requires you to have some sort of degree. As long as you've got a 2-1 for that degree, then that's the one that you have to apply for. All right, so the last one that I'm going to be discussing is mainly for international nurses. So for instance, if you have done a qualification abroad and you want to come into the UK, or the UK at that point in time doesn't recognize your qualification, because I know of people who did a diploma in their home country as nurses rather than a degree, and then they came to the UK and they did a 1-year top up, so a 1-year bridging course that allowed them to move from a diploma to a degree and become registered. However, nowadays, due to obviously the whole of Brexit, nursing job falls under the shortage occupation list, All right, I'm going to insert some information here on the screen. So if you are a nurse in a different country and you want to come over to the UK and work, you can do that, obviously. However, there are various competent tests that you have to undergo. So you have to undergo something called the ASCII. So that shows your competence as well as your knowledge. And if English is not your first language, you will have to write the IELTS exam. So those are mainly the two tests that you have to undergo. So once you have completed obviously your IELTS and your ASCII and you've received your NMC pin, then you can obviously go ahead and work as a registered nurse for that specific employer who has sponsored your visa application. Now, I've done a video on my channel before in regards to how international nurses can enter into the UK. So I'll leave that video somewhere up here as well as down in the description box for you as well to go and have a look if you are interested. All right, so like I said, the duration can take anything up to 18 months, obviously, for the whole, process to be completed. It really depends, honestly. So yes, guys, this is basically me just telling you guys the 7 ways in regards to how to become a registered nurse here in the UK. I hope this video was very, very helpful for you guys in order for you guys to obviously understand the various routes how to become a registered nurse. So yes, guys, I hope this video was helpful. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Any questions that you would like me to answer, please don't forget to comment that down below. If I can, I will gladly answer that for you, and I will hopefully see you guys in my next video. Bye.